Hey, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. So, you're probably feeling bad right now because why would you click this video? Why would you watch this video? Why, what do you want? Why would you want to watch this video? Yeah, that sounds correct, I guess. Yeah, so I've noticed recently something very, very curious. So, overall, my day was, you know, very, very usual, perhaps. Like, there were lots of good things that happened throughout the day, but near the end, I felt really bad. I felt really bad because, I got a driver. So, yeah, whenever I need to go to, for instance, school or to some other lessons, he just drives me there and after gets me back home. So we usually tend to, have some conversations. You know, sometimes it may get quite philosophical, but overall we, you know, speak with we friend in a friendly atmosphere, in a friendly way, perhaps. So, but he's a lot, older than me. So yeah, but we're great friends. So the thing is, we tend to speak in Azerbaijani, my custom language. Let's say my real language, my motherland language. Yeah. So whenever I, you know, don't do not express myself clearly, afterwards I feel really bad for myself because you know I try to make my sentence very clear and sophisticated and as if I was the native speaker somewhat. Yeah, and yeah, just because of that, this thing happened that day. um I felt really, really, kind of sad because i i can I can express myself clearly on my own language. Actually, it was quite a few times, not a few, but a lot of times when I express myself in the right way. So everyone were, everybody, I mean, everybody were pleased, uh, perhaps. Yeah. And this time, this thing really hit me. And I just started journaling about this and found out that perhaps you know you knew this, but our mind is has propensity to you know stick to the negative. We are trying to avoid negativity, right? But our mind initially uh, I mean, indeed wants to, stick to those thoughts and, you know, pull your attention to those thoughts that come to your head when they are actually useless, they're futile. So that's harsh truth about our uh, mind's nature, perhaps. Yeah, so in this situation, perhaps a mediocre person would have gone to depression instantly, but I just started to analyze, why did this happen? Why did I feel so bad about this? You know, because of my language, um, because of its complexity. It's maybe it's not really, hard to learn, but for me, it seems kind of, you know, compound perhaps because there are tons of words that have synonyms, are close meaning, I mean, have close meaning and etc. etc. So I just can't, you know, remember all of them. But I have this feeling that I want, I want to, remember them and utilize them in my day-to-day life communication with people. Yeah, so this hardship I'm going through by learning this language makes me feel some hatred toward my language. And at that moment, I felt exactly that. I felt hatred toward my language because I didn't feel, I perhaps I don't feel that beauty of it, and that's why somehow I feel kind of, uh, perhaps indifferent to my language, and that's the stem of my hatred. You know, perhaps it's plausible. So at that moment, what came to my mind is the experiment. Not experiment actually, but an event that happened to a person. Uh, yeah, this was actually described in a Daniel Kahneman's book, Think Slow Fast. So if you want to read yourself, then yeah, I strongly recommend you doing so because very, very complex book. Yeah, but a lot of interesting stuff in there. So yeah, a person was listening to a tune, to the tune. Yeah, and he was quite relaxed. He was in a state of flow. He was just enjoying the sounds of it, and suddenly there's a, you know abrupt noise, you know, like, you know you know what I mean. Yeah, so near the end there happened a sudden abruption of this tune, and then this person was asked, how did it feel about this tune overall? Unexpectedly, he answered negatively, because this one moment just suddenly, mm, just because of this moment that suddenly disturbed his, you know, feeling gratification, made him feel bad about the experience overall. But if we take a look from perspective, we can see that this person was, you know, for most of the period enjoying listening to this tune, you know, and most people ignore this period of feeling good. Most people even can't remember what kind of good things happened to them over throughout the day. I mean, the same thing is here. What really made his opinion about this tune was the only moment that also happened near the end. So there was actually no reason to, you know, there was no reason for hate hatred to the experience person had. So we actually face with these kinds of these kinds of situations every day. Yeah, so how should we, you know, how should we react perhaps? How should we, what should we do in these situations? Well, firstly, you should stop for a second. Stop for a second and just think, why do I feel so? Why do I feel bad about this day? Uh-huh. Near the end of this day, something bad happened. Or throughout the day, something bad happened to me. So this event stems the negativity into my brain. The negative, it makes my thinking flow negative. You know, it infects somehow our thinking flow. This stem, this useless piece of shit. Let's be honest, yeah? And was there something good about this day? Just by asking this question, you will find out that you had no reason to feel bad because there was a lot of good things. Perhaps even, you know, there was a little events that made you happy, but you just stick to the larger one, the large event that caused you feel bad. So you probably should practice gratitude every day to somehow train your brain to, you know, react to these situations in a calm way. So as you train your gratitude practice, you'll be a lot rational and you'll be rational overall when it comes to your day, when it comes to rating your day overall, if we take. So yeah, you just simply practice the gratitude. For instance, if I got to traffic back home, I'll, as most people do, feel bad because I just wanted to go home and sit on the couch, watch some TV shows, watch football match, etc., etc. I just want to relax. But a rational person steps take takes a step back actually, and he just thinks, all right, right now I feel this way, but let's look at this day from its beginning till now. What good things happened throughout this day? And you'll be amazed how happy you'll actually feel. You'll just sit there in the car and just laugh because so many things, so many good things happen to you. You'll just laugh for no reason. You'll just smile for no reason. Out there are a lot of people who are just negative, you know, are angry with frowns on their faces, and you are just sitting there smiling, happy, and yeah, this is miracle, the actual miracle. Yeah, so I strongly recommend you trying this because it really takes some training, perhaps some meditation practices to train your awareness. So as you feel this kind of dreary feeling, you instantly notice that and start thinking what happened throughout the day that made me happy. And yeah, just by doing this regularly, you know 3 times a week, or maybe 5 times a week, or maybe every day, you'll feel a lot better. Just try to, I don't know, as you wake up, take some, notebook or journal and write down 3 things you're grateful for. By doing this practice, as you wake up, you'll get your mind into a positive state of flow. So many people just, wake up in a feeling that more Monday again, work again, you know, again suffering, etc., etc. But the thing you do every morning will get you ready for the day. So this, I mean, effects of gratitude journaling are intangible. But after a while, if you take a look from the first page, you'll understand how did you develop throughout these journaling practice. For instance, uh, if you got to 100, gratitude number 100, and you just take a look through all the gratitudes that you've done, you'll see how great your life is. And as you go to sleep, do the same thing to, you know, go to sleep with, uh, you know, calm head, perhaps calm mind, calm soul, that your day was great, that there is nothing to worry about. Yeah, you could be grateful for everything, for a sundry of things. It may be, I might be, grateful for this pen, or for this glass of water, you know. And guys, how many times did I said, uh, if you did count, please write down in the comments. Just interested, how many times do I say, that I have this, propensity to use this phrase a lot. And yeah, anyway, so yeah, there you go. Basically, this is it. You just practice gratitude every day before sleep, and as you wake up, just take your journal, yeah. You take your journal, write down all things you're grateful for. It could be anything. Remember this. It could be anything. So yeah, by utilizing this, you'll feel a lot happier. And in the periods of time when you feel very debilitated, quite depressed, or you're getting irritated by negative thoughts about bad events that happen throughout the day, you should just stop for a second and think about good events that happen throughout the day. So you'll see what's gonna happen. Yep, that's it. Hope you have a great day, and yep, hope you have a great day, and hope you'll get your life onto the higher levels. Yeah.